outside waiting for you. You were always taking time, baby.
Sadly, it's time to say my farewells in Thailand. Farewell to the sun-drenched strip of Dongtan Beach. Farewell to the Pratamnak sunsets.
Babe, is that your pet chicken? Aloy, no? Aloy, mai? Aloy, mai?
The man in the shop swore it was a parrot.
No sendbacks. Oh no, the dog just went for the chicken. Pratamnak dog party.
Farewell to Jomtien, where I'm not going to be able to enjoy all these new food truck/beach cabanas that just popped up.
You've been playing my mind lately.
Bye bye, Danny. Know you are, bro.
Thought you were mine, baby. We're safe and sound.
Farewell to the friends in Pattaya that have sustained me through 2024. One fun aspect of heading to the airport is seeing the specimens that conduct their loudspeaker phone conversations in public, loudly, standing, and pacing.
I've been down so long that my mind can't get no rest. No.
Do you like my t-shirt? They're my friend's shirts. I'll leave the link in the description.
My mind can't get no rest.
How's my luck? An empty plane with 6 seats to myself.
This is going to be a very, very enjoyable flight.
I've been running so.
And we made it. Sydney, Australia. Well, Gosford actually, about an hour north from Sydney. The last time I sat at this bench was when I was moving to Thailand, about 18 months ago. And I'd had a really rough 24 hours at work. I'll throw in a bit of the footage. On mornings like this, I'm reminded partly why I'm leaving work. A couple of days ago, I was on shift. And then following that, a couple of young people stole a car and did some criminal things, and it was looking, until about an hour ago, very much like that came about because I was slack on shift. Since reviewing CCTV, I'm essentially cleared, vindicated, but the toll that shit fucking takes. Keep in mind that what you're seeing is a burnt out social worker who'd worked in the same job for 7 years, in the industry for 15 years. The way I feel is that my integrity is in question, and that just eats away at me. I can feel the stress like there and there still, and I don't want that in my life anymore. Did I ever tell you the true reason why I left? As Mac would say, we're dropping truth bombs here today, here in Gosford, Australia. Like, I was good at my job, looking after traumatized, homeless teenagers in like these intensive care units. And I was professional, I was well liked, I was super experienced. I wasn't the best in the world at it, but I was pretty good. 3 of the things I was really good at was building trust, finding common ground with just about anybody from any walk of life, whether they were like an autistic teenage female or some poor young boy from a horrific family scenario, worst socioeconomic background you could imagine. I could get those kids to trust me. And the third thing I was really good at was de-escalating. When shit popped off, bringing everyone's emotions down to stop situations going from aggro to violent, and I was burnt out as hell, right? But the final icing on the cake, there were 3 separate incidents, 3 separate boys, each came at me with a knife on separate occasions. And that's the sort of behavior that I'm usually able to stop before it gets to that point. You throw a few days of methamphetamine use in the mix and their brains aren't functioning on all cylinders, and I'm not a magician. Look, I didn't get stabbed, I didn't die, I didn't get hurt. No one else got hurt, none of the other kids got hurt, which was one of my priorities, obviously. After attempt number 3, I was done. I was more than happy to sell all my shit, pack up my bags, farewell mum, farewell dad, and head for the promised land. The title of this video may sound a bit clickbaity, but I think you've probably worked it out by now. My love is Pattaya, Jomtien, Pattaya in Thailand. Coming back here has solidified my resolve that I want to live in Thailand and I want to go back as soon as possible. Very few people will know this, but I actually started this channel before I moved to Thailand. It was actually during COVID when I was restoring a little 14-foot American 1964 Glastron ski boat.
That my feet don't work no more. Oh no, it ain't easy, darling, when the devil's on my...
Long-term viewers will remember that little red ski boat, and they're probably wondering, why hasn't Sam ripped it out? Why hasn't he, it's still at his dad's house, why hasn't he got it out and taken it for a spin? We've all seen Adam's video. He's ripped out his little MR2, his red sports car. Why hasn't Sam done the same with his silly little speedboat?
It's just sick.
And the answer to that is illness, sickness. Right before I left Thailand, I got the worst food poisoning I've ever had in my life. I was laid out on the tiles for 2 days.
I'll spare you the grisly details, but I just made it home, lay down, and then, oh.
It was truly horrendous. And I literally think it was from eating, I think it was from a bit of lettuce, like a lettuce leaf that in a salad, a Thai salad that I'd ordered for dinner. I was down for the count. That's the sickest I've ever been. So in the first half of this video, I've made it look all fun and dandelions and shit, but really it wasn't. I was feeling pretty crook still. And I would say what's happened is my immune system was so bad that I reckon I picked up something on the plane. So I arrived back for Dad's birthday. I spent 2 days feeling okay here in Sydney. And then whammo, I got hit with the worst tonsillitis and adenovirus, which is like in your adenoids. And I had a super high fever and I was in bed for the last 8 days. Sweet success, a couple of mils of blood lighter, and that should be all for today. No more poking and prodding and medical. To be honest, it's starting to do my head in a little bit. I dragged my ass out of bed to head up to Port Macquarie to do New Year's Eve with Keisy. And then I came back down. I've never felt so weak. I haven't even mowed Mum's lawn yet. I've been too weak to even feel like pushing a lawnmower or a whippersnipper. And that's why I haven't yet been up to Dad's house, pulled out the little ski boat and thrown her in the water yet.
I've been down so long that my mind can't get no rest. No.
Follow me around, y'all. There's a little bit of fiberglass to still be laid in the hole there.
Devil's on my